Betrayal. Oprah draws the curtain, exposed Sussexes' Maleficent schemes destroying their brand. Meghan Markle's interview with Oprah Winfrey could come back to haunt her should the Duchess of Sussex pursue a political career, according to a royal commentator. The 40-year-old recently contacted a number of prevalent U.S. politicians, advocating for paid family leave. The Duchess of Sussex contacted House Speaker Nancy Pelosi and Senate Majority Leader Chuck Schumer to push for the paid family leave to be introduced. After contacting Ms. Pelosi and Mr. Schumer, the letter written by Meghan was handed out to various media outlets. But her lobbying did not end there, as the Duchess picked up the phone and called two other Republican senators on their private numbers to try and persuade them to vote in favor of the policy which she has been for. The former senior royal called Republican Senators Susan Collins from Maine and Shelley Moore Capito from West Virginia on their personal phones about the vote. Senator Collins said, "I was happy to talk with her, but I'm more interested in what people from Maine are telling me about paid leave." Senator Moore Capito told Politico, "I'm in my car. I am driving. It says caller ID blocked. Honestly, I thought it was Senator Manchin, his calls come in blocked." And she goes, "Senator Capito?" I said, "Yes." She said, "This is Meghan, the Duchess of Sussex." Moore Capito added, "I couldn't figure out how she got my number." But one royal commentator has claimed the Duchess of Sussex's interview with Oprah Winfrey could provide a stumbling block to a future in politics. Royal commentator Richard Fitzwilliams told Express.co.uk, "This is a worthy cause and clearly is being used by Meghan to test the political waters. She has been an activist since childhood and is remarkably articulate, so politics seems a natural progression. There has been speculation about this for many months. What will be fascinating to discover, if this does prove to be the beginning of her entry into public life in America, is to discover what appeal she has to the average supporter of the Democratic Party and to see if she uses her title of Duchess of Sussex widely in America, which is so famously egalitarian. She already has contacts at the highest levels and among celebrities whose endorsements count for a good deal in the United States. However, she is a would-be philanthropist who has fallen out, however understandably, with all of her family save for her mother, and there is a deep rift between the Sussexes and the royal family. Mr. Fitzwilliams claimed the Sussexes' interview with Oprah, which aired in March, may have done more harm than good. He added, "The destructive interview on Oprah was a huge success at the time in America, but parts of it may come back to haunt her. The numerous inaccuracies and the destructive aspects of it could be extremely useful for any political opponents. So we wait to see how long it will be before she is on the campaign trail cold calling voters. I assume they do phone canvassing in US and cold calling." Following his conversation with Meghan, Senator Collins expressed her amusement at hearing her use her royal title to introduce herself. She said, "Much to my surprise, she called me on my private line and introduced herself as the Duchess of Sussex, which is kind of ironic." He told CTV's Your Morning that while researching for his re-released and updated book, Meghan and the Unmasking of the Monarchy, he was shocked to discover that negotiations were held between Harry and Oprah 6 months after the wedding. He said, they were planning the big Oprah interview several years before it actually happened. He was in secret negotiations for 6 months after the wedding. The pair couldn't understand why the press office wouldn't deny every single story, and why they just used to say no comment regarding specific issues. Mr. Morton clarified some of the claims he has made in the book, such as that he expected the pair to leave the UK for the sake of their marriage as Meghan wasn't prepared to take any more. He wrote, "For Harry, it was either Meghan, or the monarchy. She talked about the fact that people hate me just because I'm breathing. What's the point of continuing? She had some pretty dark nights of the soul in the times that she was a member of the royal family. And speaking to CTV, he explained, she had had enough. She talked about committing suicide. She had some pretty dark nights in her soul while she was a member of the royal family. Meghan and Harry were not prepared to spend that time on the royal family, which is a marathon, not a sprint." Mr. Morton also gave his predictions for the future of the monarchy. He said, "We're in for a period of serious reflections on the future of it. The people are now thinking, in a very serious way, about the transition to Queen Camilla and King Charles." A spokesperson for Harry and Meghan has been contacted for comment.